We need to go into the Anomaly, and we need to unlock all of the rewards that I have unlocked over the years of playing No Man's Sky, so that we get a little jump on, you know, the kind of vehicle we have and accessories and things like that, so we can pump up this character a little bit before we get into the main game proper. Look at Judy, she's looking good. She's a little unbalanced, but we're working on it. We're working on it. We're gonna get there. All right, so if you don't know already, this is the Anomaly. Over here on the right, from where you warp in, is this cool looking android guy. And you can turn in your Quicksilver here that you earn from doing missions or expeditions and things for all sorts of different cosmetics and stuff like that. But when you start a new game, all of your collectibles are shared between all of your saves. So these are all the things that I've unlocked over time. Do we want the big staff? I mean, it doesn't hurt to have it in our inventory. It's free to collect. So I'll go ahead and collect all of my staves, and then we can decide which one is the best. We definitely want to get all of our eggs, so we have our cool pets and stuff. We got decals and posters for the wall. Do I want the Wraith? It's 1,400 nanites, which means we could afford it, but it would be, we basically can afford one ship. And I'm not sure this playthrough is the living ship playthrough. I'm feeling something different for this one, but we'll unlock the rest of these. We'll get all of our ships up here together, and then we can make a choice of which one is the best one for this playthrough. The Pillar of Titan. That was a cool expedition, fighting the rock monsters and digging up fossils. That's another good farm, digging up fossils and selling them and stuff. Okay, we got another ship, the Boundary Herald. It's a pretty awesome ship. It's a pretty awesome ship. I'm not sure if it's the right ship for this playthrough yet. So let's keep looking and seeing what else we got down here. Cool backpack, the angler's rig. We're definitely going to be doing some fishing on this playthrough. I enjoy fishing and catching the rare fish, cooking them up and seeing what they turn into. Got to put a bobble on our dashboard. They actually have hidden benefits to the different bobbleheads that you can buy. There's only one that actually appears in your ship. It's the first one that you build, whichever one you want. But when you put them all in a block together, they have some other benefits to the ship. I'll have to look that up and see if we want to do that. The Iron Vulture. Oh, yeah. The frigate, we get a free one. So we get the ghost ship. Awesome looking ship. Doesn't require any fuel because it's a ghost ship. I love that. So you can kind of send it out for free as a boost to any of the other missions that you're doing. Goodness, I unlocked a lot of stuff. I just want to let it cycle through that for a second so that the game doesn't glitch or something because it's unlocking too many things. Okay, we seem to be slowing down a little bit now. Any more? All right, I think that's the last one. So let's see what else we can unlock. Oh, we can get the egg. Build some wrecked ships around our bases if we want to make that the aesthetic of any of them. Man, I forgot how many decals and stuff I have. Oh, that's another ship. The Starburn Runner. That's a really, really, really cool ship, actually. This is maybe my favorite staff in my main playthrough, the Atlas staff. I love it because of sort of the black and red aesthetic. That is a thing that is pretty constant with me. Okay, let's let them unlock. And I think that's probably the last one. And how much more stuff do I have? Oh, I got the Atlas head, some more posters. Construct egg, okay, cool. I like it when I have robots that just follow me around. More posters, some cool ones. Okay, the jetpack trails and stuff. The Helios egg is pretty cool. The quad egg. I like the robot dog, even though they're probably coming for all of us at some point. They're cute in our game. Oh yeah, the Normandy. I have you as well. So that's another sort of free frigate that we can unlock here with completing one of the old expeditions, I believe is what that reward was for. It might be purchasable now. I think they did that. They added that to the game not too long ago, where now you can kind of buy the old rewards for more Quicksilver. I think that's a really good idea. Let's go ahead and unlock all of these. And now we're finally down to the end of the list with 4 ships to choose from. You know, when I saw the Starburn runner, show up, that one really made me excited. The Iron Vulture is loads of fun as far as the way it looks. Kind of looks like a pirate ship. But, I mean, the Boundary Herald is so awesome. We're kind of a smuggler, and it looks a little bit like the Millennium Falcon, obviously. But we can't store a lot of stuff in it. We're going to be using Judy as our version of that. So the Starburn Runner, I think this is the one. Super fast and maneuverable. It's sort of our get around town sports car. We're only going to be using it when we're in system. We're going to be jumping from system to system with either our freighter or our Corvette, Big Judy. So I think that's the right choice. And now I'm just a little short of buying a second one of them, right? Yeah. So we only need a little bit more. We could come back and unlock another ship, but for now, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, while we're here, we might as well pop up the little ramp, talk to these merchants, and get our free stuff. Helios, once a week, you can speak to him and get a free emergency scanner, which normally costs 5 million credits on the space stations. And then you can find freighter missions, which I think we're going to be doing a whole lot of on this playthrough. We want loads and loads and loads of these. You can buy one every day for 5 million, but then you can also buy a second one for 10 million. And then I think it goes up to like 20 after that. So basically my strat is, you know, when we have loads of money, just every day buy one, let them stack up, and then do 2 or 3 back to back in a system that you feel has like a good reward or something like that. Ares over here also has a couple of interesting options. You can turn in your milestones, or your it'll give you a random resource. So today it's salvage data. You can also purchase some upgrades that aren't very good. It even tells you these aren't very good. Look for better ones on the station. But if you just really need one, you can. And then by turning in our milestones, we got 2,000 nanites. So you don't get that much all the time, but we just have a load of milestones unlocked because we went through the expedition. Usually you get a few hundred, but that was a pretty nice little boon there. And let's just take a look at the kind of things that you can get from him. As you can see, a lot of B class, a lot of C class stuff, and you can get S class and A class in the stations. So one good side benny for him is you can sell the things that you're carrying if you have anything that you can just get rid of. A toxic protection module. Let's go ahead and grab. Oh, we don't have any more space. Oh, let's go ahead and put this in then, because that's one of the types we didn't have. Now we have protection from radiation. We got 2 for cold. We need to double up on the cold ones because of the freighter missions we're going to be going on. Man, my pockets are full. No wonder. Okay, but I have space to buy one more. And let's go back and buy the other shield type, the radiation protection module. So then we at least have a shield, even though it's only B class, and we can definitely upgrade those later. Speaking of upgrades, right over here is the egg sequencer. We have a load of eggs on us. Let's put our metallic hatching unit in there and see what do we have that can alter its appearance or genetics. So a Gravitino ball keeps it inherited, might make it a little stronger. The star bulb makes the genes unstable, also makes the color unstable. I don't mind the coloring being unstable. You can have some wild colors. The genes being unstable makes me worried because it could come out just looking totally different. Helpfulness decreasing. We don't want helpfulness to go down. Again, we don't want the genes to be unstable. What else? What about them? Okay, independence increasing for a whole bunch of raw steak. What happens if I put this over here? Still unstable and overdosed. What happens with that? Okay, independence increasing as well with dihydrogen jelly. Unstable. It seems like we always get unstable with the genes. What if I put some pellets in your brain? Aggression decreasing. Okay, so you're like nicer. I don't really want it to be nicer. I wish I could find like loyalty increasing or something like that. If any of you know some really good recipes for the egg sequencer, let me know in the comments, because we will try those out on a subsequent episode. I will try out all the recipes that you guys share. Okay, so this is what I think I'm going to go with. Inherited, weight and height, coloring unstable, independence increasing. And we'll see what we get. So I guess being more independent means it doesn't hang out right next to me all the time. It kind of goes away and does its own thing, which I think should be good if we're looking for something. Oh, my companion register is full. Well, we do have enough, and we could buy a ship, but we could also buy a new pet. What is up? Let me gently pat you. Maybe I can say goodbye to my bug companion. Oh, Pippo. I don't want to let you go. It costs 500 nanites. We got 3,000 nanites. I'm not going to let go of any of my pets. I get very attached to my pets immediately, guys. Like, on first sight. So let's go down here. We can actually hatch this on the Anomaly and see what it looks like. Oh, you're a big boy. All right. Okay. We'll gently pat you. Sorry. And then you eat ion batteries, which is cool. We have loads of ion batteries. Give you another pet. You're such a good boy. A little scratch under the chin. Yes, you are. Status irregularity detected. Okay, he's got some cool stuff. We're definitely going to look through the rest of these, do some recipes on them. You know, I've got loads of interesting ones, and then we can start like inducing them to hatch eggs and really get crazy with it. But we'll do that after you guys share some of your tips and tricks on what will be the best recipes to use. Right now, we'll just keep our doggy buddy. Hey, come on. These guys over here, they don't really do much. On the right, there's lore and things we might get into as we do the full game. But I am itching to get moving. Let's go jump into our star runner over here. Not the burner. Look how cool it is, how it doesn't touch the ground, that like hover effect. And then it does a cool little transition, you know, the engines lock in and when you take off. And man, if I remember this correctly, I haven't done anything to it. And look at the speed and maneuverability. Decent weapons. We got our phase beams and pulse cannons. And we'll just zip back over to our capital ship. And we should, now that we have everything unlocked, be ready to start the actual campaign. And maybe send out our freighters on missions. I'm gonna see how I feel when I get in. Look at how cool the ghost ship looks. Oh God, I forgot how cool that was. And then there's the Normandy over here. Our two really special freighters that are frigates, sorry, that we will be carrying with us through the entire game. These other ones we may trade out or buff up. We'll see how things go. Oh man, I love the way that looks and feels. Okay, let's go down here, park in our garage, and go on to the next thing.